Hey guys, back with another Maple Story M video here. This time having a little bit of concern with Culvert Paladins. My previous average was around 19k and post patch has been the best I could do is 14.6, and I'm gonna kind of show you my both runs, and if you guys could see something unusual possibly with the numbers, it would be greatly appreciated. I'm a little confused. I've been looking at this back and forth, and I have my suspicions, but something happened where numbers are just not getting registered, and I couldn't look through the patch notes at all that gave me any sort of indication that this was a bug fix. I don't even know if it's strictly only a paladin specific situation. I have heard that clone classes like Nightwalkers had a decrease, but other clone classes like Dual Blades haven't. I'm not sure if it has to do with ignore enemy defense. I'm not sure if it has to do with maybe they changed the level to of the boss, the Culvert boss, because it doesn't seem to be affecting regular bossing. Other content like I did Damien since, I did Lotus, I did Arc since the patch, and I haven't seen any issues with the numbers there. I have seen a slight change in Mulong, but it's not as drastic as in Culvert. So maybe someone can figure out an idea. The main thing that I look at when it comes to what possibly could be the issue are the lines that are showing. Now it's very difficult. I get it. Mini Blade is not giving you much information here, but you can sort of see the numbers 11.9 in the 10s and 11 mil ranges, and that's mainly with my defense smash nodes up. And that's really what I'm looking for. And those are the clone lines when Echo's up. And now that Echo is down, it's really not going to show me much. But you saw a little snippet there. My score is around 15k already once Echo goes down. And yeah, 15.7 there. And that's already way higher than my previous score. So it makes me wonder, even looking at it now, going from 15, once Echo is down to the end of the fight, I still gain around 3.3k lines or 3.3k points. While I think in my current patch, it's around the same difference. I go from around 10 to around 13, 14 maybe. So that gives me an indicator, some sort of indication that it has to do more with my echo lines, my clone lines, those smaller lines. But it's really hard to tell, to be honest. Kind of just, I know there's not a lot to go off of. In this run, I use mini volcano or mini, not mini blade, or mini vertical. And my cap is higher here. And I just try to show you all the lines possible. And so I don't have Echo up yet. I save it for stage 6. So that's really where I'm looking at. All these lines are cap, and I don't think any of that changes from run to run. So here I pop my Echo, and you can see those lines right here. This is all my V3, so that's kind of misleading. But what I'm really looking at is right now, blast lines. The smaller lines are around 8 to 9 mil. You can see some lines are capping at 12.2. See 12.2s, and you're kind of hitting 12.2s, and then 9 and 10 mils are the echo lines, the clone lines. I think in the previous video, they are hitting a little higher, 10 and 11 mils. Maybe they're even hitting cap. Could that be the difference? 2 mil line for half my lines of blast could make up a 5k difference? Maybe. Possibly. Feels like a lot though, right? It's not like all my lines are hitting that much less. It's only half of my lines. Could that be a intended? Could that be maybe I didn't use boss rush potion? But in this run, I actually have more Absol, an extra Absolab and higher cap. I'm not sure. I feel like it's 4.5k difference in Culvert is a huge jump, especially when you think about it percentage-wise. That's almost 25%, probably more than 25%-ish. Feels substantial. And not just based off of those small lines difference for the echo lines, but maybe it is. Maybe they're missing lines altogether. I don't know. If anyone could see anything, right? Like these all this once echoes down, you don't really have much to go off of, but you can see the score is much, much lower. And the final result is substantially less. And, you can see I'm consistent with my mechanics, just stand in that corner, all cure and things like that. So there's not much to go off of that. As far as human error, my swapping is pretty good. So I'm not too sure. Any advice, any thoughts? I'm not saying I know what the answer is. So just appreciate the time. If anyone can dive into this, take a look, hear anything. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time.